And I think for every entrepreneur, for every founder, visibility is very important. And Tropics has brought most of us from far and near. And I would like that by the time everyone is sharing a photo on Facebook, anywhere else, there should be a photo that says Tropics, I was here, I was there, I witnessed it. At least there was no backdrop. And so I decided maybe from now henceforth, maybe tomorrow, at least there's this part, then the camera guy or your photographer can then capture you so that we show that we're here. We show that the network has been happening. You can share our stories and it makes it easier for someone rather than someone asking, where were you? You look this good, this beautiful, where were you? I'm seeing some pictures at the back, and that's the same thing with entrepreneurs. The visibility is very important. If we do not know, if you can't show the world what is it that you do, nobody would know what you do and no one will be able to come support you. For those of you who are entrepreneurs in the house, you will understand that to raise funds, investors will ask you the question, who knows you? How big is your circle? How big is your network? And how big are you on social media? But imagine standing here, they don't need to know that you were you don't need to tell them you were here to go through your social media pages. They will see you being here. And then you will move them to the next phase of questions. But this is, we've been talking a lot about entrepreneurship. We've been talking, I talk about the youth. I also heard, I think the ambassador is gone. I think we have other dignitaries in the house. It breaks my heart that we want to put entrepreneurship at the center of solution for African poverty, which we should. If there's when I came in, you said that you're a teacher. We need to change the concept of how we teach. We need to ask, most of us here are parents, and we need to look at how do we check the curriculum that we share in our education. Over 400 million students graduate across Africa each year. 400 million. In South Africa alone is about 200 million. Tell me, how many jobs do we create? Do we create even 1/4? No, we don't. Where are they going to go? If we are not telling them, showing them how to create jobs. I'm sorry to anyone this will offend you. We have been scammed when it comes to our education. We've really been scammed, and it needs to change. We need to start pushing our children. Not everyone is going to be an entrepreneur. It's not an easy job for anyone. But at least if someone goes to school and start thinking how to become a solution towards even the subject that they are studying. Ask questions, be curious, and be inquisitive. We will have more entrepreneurs than ever. But another thing that we need to also look at is, how do we embrace technology and innovation? Most of you here are business owners. Some of you still struggle with your website. Some of you still struggle to pay thousands of dollars just to create a website. AI is around the corner. You do not even need a developer to build a simple website for you. Some of you just need just that one landing page to show investors that you are doing 1 or 2 or 3. There are tools out there that anyone can just go on it. You don't need to be a developer and just type, oh, I want a website that will show my dresses, for instance. Trust me, it will build a website with less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. But we are getting this knowledge. But this is what also even break my heart further. As much as we encourage entrepreneurship, we need to build the infrastructure. I'm an infrastructure builder. Someone was talking about a conducive environment. Traveling across Africa is the worst I have ever seen in my entire life. I've been to 34 African countries with 8, Europe, Asia, and South America. It's the worst, the worst experience, and the most expensive. From here to Botswana and Swaziland down the road, less than 2 hours, less than an hour, will cost you more than you can leave from here to Finland and to Europe, to France, to Paris, even to UK sometimes. You have to do a tour of Africa to go to a country that you leave. That's supposed to be 4 hours. Yet, I know our job is connecting entrepreneurs to access to market, to scale, to grow, to do business with one another. I am still struggling to understand Africa trade, all these things we call. If I cannot, how do you expect a young entrepreneur who is struggling to raise funds because it's already difficult and needed to be at this summit, because you can see people in here. I just met my brother all the way from everybody. He deals with so many entrepreneurs. He helped them raise funds. Somebody like me, I helped raise funds for so many entrepreneurs. Maybe some of them just want to meet someone like me to connect with them. And if they had an opportunity to come, I will be able to listen to them and see how I can guide them. But how do you expect a young founder to spend $1,000, $2,000 to fly for a 4-hour flight, one stop, to be in South Africa? That is money that is supposed to be put in his business. And that's not even money that we receive, most of them even receive. As policymakers, which was the ambassador's gone, I can see our fellow councillor from Guinea. Please, we need to start thinking. As much as I love entrepreneurship, as much as I wish to see many entrepreneurs, but the problem in Africa is not the entrepreneurs. It's not the fact that we don't have the talent, we don't have innovators, we don't have brilliant minds. It's the fact that we have broken system. Broken system. I did a post on LinkedIn a few months ago, just 5 months ago, and my book will be coming out of that. I call it The Ecosystem Tax, where a Nigerian fintech company raised $16.5 million and failed within 5 years. They raised $16.5 million. It's not a small amount of money. And failed within 5 years. They have talented team. They have the best that we could imagine. But guess what they were doing? Instead of them focusing on the actual product, they were building 7 businesses instead of 1. They are struggling with policy. They are struggling with infrastructure. They are struggling with silos. No, people are struggling to collaborate in Africa. People see collaboration as a competition. They are struggling with talent. They are struggling with policies. They are struggling with a lot. Imagine, investors give you $5 million. You say, oh, we need $5 million. You've leveled out marketing, this, and that. At the end of the day, that money doesn't go to 1/4 of what you are building. It's going to make it to educate people to understand your product. The banks that are supposed to be having infrastructure that's supposed to be there. I call this the ecosystem tax. And when I did that post, we've received over 500,000 right now to speak, views and comment across Africa and beyond. Because it is the truth. We do not lack talent. The people who claim to be supporting, or the people who claim to be pushing, the policy makers, the ecosystem, the accelerators, the incubators, they are not putting entrepreneurs first. They're putting themselves first. They're supposed to be serving, but they are not serving. We need to be brutally honest with ourselves. Nobody understands what Benicia and the team have done for this event to happen today. No one. Some will just come out and look and just say, want to eat. I even wanted to go and have more food there because it was nice. This team has worked for almost a year to bring people like Mama here, to bring all of you from across the country. And just look, to bring where are the entrepreneurs that are supposed to be benefiting from it? They're supposed to be here. So now you mentor them how to start, you mentor them where to come and meet the network and connect with people like Mama and the rest. And we can hear even my brother from Guinea talking about investment opportunities and how Guinea is big. I was talking to my brother Cape Verde. I said, I haven't been there. I haven't been to Guinea. It's one of those countries that I need to add on maybe next year. But how many of them have an opportunity to have been here to connect with them? No. How many of you who are here right now? Apart from, of course, you could even still say that you have the business card, but how many of you have actually reach out on LinkedIn and just say that, oh, I'll just got their number, because we're going to forget. What kind of platform do you need? Because in here, I can tell you, I can guarantee that if you came here for a purpose, with a vision, with a focus to connect and to network, to say, you know what, my business has been in South Africa, but I want to take it to Cameroon. By the way, I'm from Cameroon anyway. And I want to take it to Cape Verde. I want to take it to Guinea. Because there's a market there for me. We think South Africa, like she said, I'll tell you someone, South Africa is the biggest economy. But they don't have the biggest market. How do we get to Nigeria? How do we get to other places where our product can feel valued? That is the power of Tropic. That is why we need to give this woman, again, a big hand of applause to Benicia. It is not easy putting ambassadors, ministers, delegation, all these high-profile dignitaries and put them in the same room for you to take advantage of, and you're not doing that. For us to tell them the truth about our struggles, and we are not doing that. Please, we've made pledges. I am a doer. I was one of those doers. I think I won this award I can't count how many times. But we need to make sure that there is impact. We need to make sure that you connect. Listen, use me. Call me at the middle of the night. If I don't know, I'll be able to tell you who knows. I'll be able to guide. I'll be able to connect you because that is my responsibility. That is my job. And that is each and everyone's job. There is no such thing as business is sacred. And there is no such thing as they will steal my idea. Because no one understands your idea better than you. There was something that Dion from MTN was saying. He says, start with the why. Why are you here? Why are all of you, why did all of you pay all this flight just to come and see South Africa? Why? Have you asked yourself when you were walking in here? Even when I was standing out there, even after I was introducing myself, I didn't see many people, anyone come to me and say, hey, McKevin, how can we connect? Very few. And when you go to spend the last 3 days here, going back with selfies, right? Like now, I was at Tropic. Oh, yeah. That is it. You've got photos? Come on. This is not how we are going to build the Africa that we want. We need to get out of the comfort zone and start doing the work and be honest with ourselves. If we are saying that we're putting the entrepreneur first, then let's do it. Let's be serious. Let's be honest. Let's be intentional. We just launched in Addis Ababa. We just launched in Addis Ababa a few days ago, where we were doing the fourth edition of the Africa Startup Ecosystem Builder Summit. And what I think I have some of our past winners in the house. They I just met them today, even though I gave them an award a few years back. Most of them will call, oh, my Kevin, do you don't remember me? I said, I don't. All I just wanted to do was, I saw the work that you do, someone sees it, and I wanted to create a visibility and opportunity for you. But we launched something in Addis Ababa called the Africa Startup Ecosystem Builder Society, where we need each and every one to be part. This is an organization that supports the builders, the people behind the entrepreneurs, that create fund. I was talking to my brother here that we need to create a fund that's supporting people that are doing the incredible work behind the scenes. But let me tell you the funniest part is that they knew that we were going to launch this initiative. But this guy were even more prepared than us who had the idea, who already positioned it with them. It seems as if we did not launch, we would have had a problem. We would not have left Addis Ababa. By the time we are announcing the launch, this guy, they had already put together their team. Trust me, they have it. They have a board of directors for their own chapter. And then they have a running and operation team. I was like, we've not even put the whole operation team in for the vision that we have. But why? Because they saw the vision, they believe in it, they went ahead, they think that this is something that will be good for their society. I have no issue with that, because this is what we want. It's not a competition. We created it, we came with this vision so that people can emulate, people can copy, and people can build a better environment for themselves. Let's copy. Let's learn from one another. You alone cannot solve Africa's problem. One person cannot solve. Even Tropics alone will not be able to solve. We need 100 Tropics. We have 1.4 billion people, for crying out loud. We will never reach 1.4 billion people. But let me tell you how you can do it. Oh, Tropic, Benicia, I saw the vision. It's so beautiful. Like she said, that in 50 countries. How can I bring Tropics to Cape Verde? How can I bring Tropic to Guinea? Not to reinvent another wheel. Not to go start it again on scratch, because Benicia had put in the sweat. Everyone have put in the work for this brand. For you, just take it. And just give a little recognition to it. Let me tell you what that will benefit you. It will bring us, it will bring me, it will bring Mama, it will bring each and everyone, because you tap already into a partnership that already exists. If you are hosting Tropics, even a chapter, let's not even say the annual event. Just I want to hold a quarterly Tropic in Guinea. You invite, you already know me. Now you don't even need to pay me, because they pay me to speak. I earn a living through speaking. Just because you've connected with me, McKevin is part of Tropics. It's easier for you to just tap into my network and my knowledge, and I will fly to Guinea, where you don't even pay anything, to share what I have learned with people from Guinea. That is how we build a stronger and a sustainable ecosystem. Partnering, collaboration, and stop thinking that it's competition, and give respect where it's due, and give recognition where it's due, and appreciate the idea and the visionary behind every idea. Let's go ahead and do this. Thank you, everyone.